This video is going to go over a very overcomplicated topic in email marketing, which is deliverability. So I'm going to run through everything you need to know to stay out of spam and build up and maintain a healthy email sender reputation. So your emails can hit the primary inbox and you're getting consistent high open rates of over 40+%. So this document, again, will be in the description so you can reference this in your own time. Essentially just kind of speed running through email marketing deliverability. So you can check out all my links here and some of my other YouTube videos, but essentially what deliverability comes down to is email providers will have a score or metric for each person sending out emails. And so this is your sender reputation, and it kind of comprises of open rates, click rates, how many images are in your emails, the words in your emails, the links in place, and how many people are unsubscribing, as well as a few other metrics. And the providers like Outlook, Gmail, and Hotmail are all kind of tracking these and contributing to your sender reputation. And the reason that they are doing this is because of ads and money. So by having more people in their apps and online checking their emails, and the more time spent in there, they can push more ads. So by tracking your sender reputation, they're going to be kind of ranking you. And if you're getting high open rates, they're going to like you. They're going to push you at the primary kind of inbox. You can kind of think of it as of advertising, but essentially by doing this, they just want more people spending time in the emails. And if you have a good, healthy sender reputation and your emails are engaging, they'll push you. However, if they aren't the best, they're going to push you kind of towards the spam folder. It's all just about time spent in the app and how much money they can make from the ads. And so just a bit of context to note when you are sending your emails. So depending on the strength of your sender reputation, you'll land in one of 3 tabs. Looking at Gmail specifically, you've got primary, promotions, and spam. So primary is a good sender reputation, promotions, it's okay, and then spam is poor sender reputation. So 3 kind of tabs to just consider. You want to be aiming for the primary, and promotions isn't the worst thing in the world. However, essentially what it comes down to is kind of 3 areas. Again, it's a lot dressed up and a lot more complicated than it really seems, but the technical side of things are dedicated sender domain and correct segmenting. So sending it out to the right people, making sure the right people are actually opening your emails. And then the last thing is engaging emails. So actually making your emails good. And so optimizing these 3 areas will ensure you can land and stay in the primary inbox. So high open rates and more conversions. And so why getting in the primary inbox actually will benefit you. So it sounds good on paper, but what this actually do for your revenue figure. So by reducing the amount of customers in your emails that are landing in spam, your email conversion rate will directly increase as a result. So simply through the eyeballs and more exposure in the primary tab and the promotions tab provides, you'll get more open rates, and the funnel will turn down to more conversions and more loyal customers. So spam folder and the primary inbox. So more eyeballs and exposure that the primary tab will get is just directly going to increase the more conversions you get, rather than just the spam folder there. So how you can get out of the spam folder. So this is what I was saying with the dedicated sender domain. The first step is just setting this up. So when you kind of sign up with Klaviyo, they'll provide you with an email address, looks something like this. So this will be xyz@gymshark.com via sharedklaviomail.com. And so if you don't have this set up, very kind of simple to do. Klaviyo has the kind of walkthrough on how you can do this. And so essentially, just quickly on noting this, just follow the steps in Klaviyo, very kind of simple. I will just note that I recommend when you set this up, do it as hello. So this could be hello@gymshark.com. You just want to avoid words like marketing or promotions at gymshark.com, stuff like that. And then just follow your email provider, head over to, if it's GoDaddy, and then just copy all these DNS records and just paste them in. Very kind of simple. Once that's done, they'll be sorted. So the via Klaviyo mail does increase. You're likely to get in spam. It just makes your emails look a bit unprofessional. So that's the dedicated sender domain, very kind of simple there. Over to segmenting. So making sure you're sending the emails to the right type of people. So it's a major variable that will contribute to your healthy sender reputation. So you want to be sending people who are going to open your emails and will take actions. So you can filter down your audience to specific definitions based on the certain actions they will take. So again, this can be very overcomplicated. To keep it simple, you would need 4 engaged segments. So people who are opening your email and clicking on your links. And so 14, 30, 60, and 90 is just a very simple start. You can go up to 120 and even higher depending on your list size. And so you can check out the definitions here. And so very overcomplicated. So just creating this, and then you can kind of get fancy later on, and then you can create an unengaged segment as well. And so I'll touch on this again quickly, but speed running deliverability here. So depending on your Klaviyo deliverability score, you're going to want to send these campaigns to a time frame that matches the health of your deliverability. So if your score is healthy, just leave it. Don't worry about it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. However, if you have a poor deliverability score, this is what I would recommend. So turn off all your non-major flows. So you want to keep your welcome, post-purchase, abandoned cart, and checkout turned on, as these will receive the highest opens and generate the most revenue, which is important to keep running while you're trying to build up your sender reputation. So it's important to just have these on and turn off all the other ones, as if it's poor, you want to just build it up and then you can turn on your other kind of fancy flows later down the line. But these are going to receive the most kind of open rate. So welcome flow and post-purchase, people are going to be opening the discounts in your welcome flow, checking out the introduction to the brand per se, and then the post-purchase, they want to check on the status of their order. Abandoned card checkout, these will generate a lot of revenue as well. And having subject lines like you left something behind, things like that will get higher open rates. Non-major flows turned off, then we can send out highly engaging campaigns 3 times a week to your 14-day engaged list. So we want to build up your sender reputation and narrowing down the time frame to match the health of your deliverability score. These are the customers who are going to be opening emails in 14 days and really improve your delivery score. And setting 3 times a week keeps you top of mind with the customer and speeds up the process to improve your inbox reputation. So 3 times a week is the kind of best formula that I've kind of seen, we've seen with our clients. So creating that engaged list, and I'll kind of show you a couple of tips on actually creating those campaigns as well. Then as your delivery score improves, as you're getting kind of consistent open rates of around 40% plus, you can open up your list later down the line and just keep continuing to do so as you just improve your open rates and deliverability score. The actual email. So creating emails, while it sounds good on paper, the kind of all this segmenting and technical stuff, it just does come down to how good your emails are. So sales-based emails won't cut it. You need to be incorporating education and value-based emails to engage your customers, keeping them interested with your brand and want to be opening your emails. So here are a ton of different kind of examples you can incorporate into your monthly emails. And there's another link in this document you can reference to actually creating these type of emails as well. So with Drizzy here, spammy and pushy sales emails, value-based emails are the go-to, which are going to increase your open rates and just not alienate the customer with just and coming across too pushy with all your sales-based kind of emails. Then staying in the primary inbox. So regular checks and cleaning is going to be very important, and this will also save you a bit of money on your Klaviyo bill. So with your sunset flow, this is going to be able to kind of suppress and clean out your list and check who's not opening your emails so you can kind of get rid of them and get them off your email list. Very easy flow to create. So this is the definition here, and you can change up this time frame. So just people who aren't interacting with your emails and not taking any action with your brand. So this is kind of the sunset flow layout here. So when they hit that 200-day mark, you can just create a simple text-based email, just throw them a bone to see if they want to come back. So something like, you can get pretty generous with this. So go up to maybe 50%. And if you break even and get the customer back, hopefully they'll come back and be a returning customer. So that lifetime value will pay it off. Just try and throw them a bone, get them to come back. And if they don't take it up, the offer is not lost. So, and then after that, just create an unengaged property as true inside of Klaviyo. And so you're just making the customer pretty much just in a list, which you can then suppress and make this habit, a monthly habit to suppress these customers who aren't opening emails from this flow here. And this will just clean out your list and also save money on your Klaviyo bill. So very quickly, just running through that there. That's the staying in the primary inbox, and then coming down to kind of the 3 keys I was mentioning before. Simply just setting up the dedicated sender domain, correct segmenting and engaging emails. Getting in the primary inbox will equal more email revenue. So that's it from me. There's also some of these links here. I'd recommend taking a look at this perfect campaign calendar. It's give you some ideas for creating those value and education emails. Really going to be able to keep that engaging 3 times a week to your customer list if your deliverability is poor, hitting that 14-day engage mark. And then as well, got that free audit and campaign calendar. So if you specifically want to look at deliverability, more than happy to kind of take a look at that and focus kind of the action plan around that. And you also get a free campaign calendar for the month. So it only takes 20 minutes of time. You can book in through here and you'll get your free audit and game plan within 24 hours.